since much of the purchasing happens through the agencies, that structure, the planning and buying structure, has to change. And then how the networks like Bloomberg accept the traffic instructions also has to change. So you look at it's still like if you buy a spot on TV, you are trafficking that spot. But a digital video purchase is completely different, out of a completely different team, and frequently out of a different agency, who may not even talk to the television buying team. So the way that the buying process occurs has to change in order for a true cross-platform video deal to get in place. We, like Bloomberg, as the content provider, we will be able to adapt to how they buy. We'll be able to do it much faster than they will. But you look at the higher ups at the agencies, and they want their teams to buy content rather than platforms, and we want to sell that way too. But they don't necessarily have the tools in place right now to make that happen. So we talk about the data and the analytics, but until the structure is in place to make that purchase at one point, we're still gonna be held behind.
So what would that platform look like that you would wish to exist that would make this work?
I mean, in my view, it's content. It's content. I mean, at Bloomberg, we're focused on distributing content and selling and packaging and partnering on content. We're not focused on TV, print, digital. We're focused on viewing, reading, listening, and then live events. So different experiences as to how you consume the content. We would like the buying to happen the same way. So you have a video team, and then you have a an audio team, and you have like a reading team. So like just for the video, for these purposes, we want to be able to sell the video or partner with the video on any platform, doesn't matter, and to have that one person buy it the same way that we're selling it. And right now that structure is not in place. We can do it on a client level, but then once it funnels through the agencies, they can be split, and the communication sometimes doesn't happen. And they have differing. They're incentivized different ways.
So could a giant SSP solution sort of work? Mm-hmm. Could this be done programmatically, or is that kind of impossible at this point? Or
TV programmatic is not really programmatic. We just basically took a digital term and applied it to television, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It could be, but then all of the TV networks would have to open up, and everybody's still way too protective of what they have. It's actually interesting. Like when everybody at Bloomberg got IAB certified for digital, and we try to do something along the same lines in TV, and it doesn't exist. There's no standardization in the television industry. Somebody at Turner is going to train their salespeople very differently than somebody at CBS is going to train their salespeople. So I guess part of the solution going forward is all of those networks have to come together and figure out how we're going to position video going forward. I mean, not television and what we own, but how as an industry are we going to move forward in order to sell the content. It's interesting, like how everybody operates in silos in traditional television and how digital is changing that.